fight for home, for family.
Our time is now, hero.
Forming a bond. Now that we've been thoroughly tested, I will direct our artificers to energize the warframe once more so that you may call it into battle. If you wish, you may select it at the Matrix Core at your leisure. Ooh, baby.
May the Legion fall before you.
We must unite
floating
against
ruin.
the Legion.
We knew the Legion to be a formidable foe, but recent events demonstrate that we do not possess the necessary strength to continue. We have come too far to fall at this critical moment. I know of a relic on Mak-Ari, my ancient home, that may be our salvation. We must take the Vindicar beyond the surface of the Argus to the floating ruin suspended above us. Perhaps there we will find the salvation we so desperately need.
I have given our plight much thought. As it currently stands, we will be destroyed if we challenge Antorus. There is one hope, one treasure that may give us the edge we need. We called it the Crown of the Triumvirate. A lifetime ago, my brothers and I crafted a relic designed to bring prosperity to all. I still possess a third of the whole. I carry it with me always. This is the Eye of Prophecy. The remaining fragments may still be here on Argus. We must go to Makari, where my brothers and I once ruled.
Oh, this almost looks peaceful.
Makari. This is all that is left.
Is this ship floating in space?
We must unite against the Legion.
The shattered ruin below us is all that remains of Makari. We called it the Jewel of Argus. It was here that my fellows in the Triumvirate guided our people to prosperity. That was a long time ago. Velen lapses into a moment of silence. Join me on the surface. We will begin our search for the crown of the Triumvirate.
Not all who want.
Come. I need to see it for myself.
I lend you my strength.
So this is what Argus used to look like. Neat.
Will you join our cause?
Talga is turned against us.
No.
It cannot end like this. Take the others and go, Prophet. We will buy you time.
Hatun! You do not have to do this!
Please, keep my family safe.
Hooray! Help us!
I will hunt you across the stars, traitor! Even if it takes 1,000 years!
Wait. Something stirs. Spirits of all those who died that day. I can still hear the Naru song of war. There was one who held the way open for us. She fell behind. I can feel her presence even now. But her song is bitter, distorted. Laura.
Not all who wander are lost. Will you join our cause?
This battle that raged while I awaited the Genedar So many ran to join me, but Kil'jaeden inspired still more to stand in their way. My people were slaughtered without mercy. To cover our retreat, I ordered for this arena's defenses to be activated. It is clear that they were unable. To turn the tide in this battle, to give these spirits rest, we must do what they could not, find a way to activate the pylons. Khazad-dûm, first of his name. The Argonite matrix that powered this part of the Makari was shattered by a hulking beast. We had never seen another like him. He was called Khazad-dûm, and he was a most faithful servant of the Legion. He volunteered to undergo an experimental transformation to become the first of his kind. His arrival was the end of this battle. As a prize, he took the Argonite keystone from the shattered matrix. Take it back, and we can finally end his bloodshed.
So many were left behind. They linger, forced to relive their final moments over and over again. Perhaps the only way to end their torment is to finish what I started so very long ago. We must let these spirits finally realize their escape.
I'm out of range. Too far away. You will pay.
Look upon perfection. This is the last gift you will reject.
I wonder why there aren't any Legion up here. Maybe because the spirits or whatever kept them at bay? This would have been a nice place for the Hatun to hide out.
Not all who wander are lost.
This is the turning point. If we can activate the arena's defenses, this battle will be finished.
We have everything we need. In the alcove above you, you'll find the shattered remains of the Argonite Matrix. Replacing the keystone will restore it to its full capacity. The pylons you activated will then be able to repel those who still hunted my people. At long last, this battle will be over. I hope it brings them peace.
We must unite against the Legion.
Be a good base of operations.
My people will never know how I mourned for them. The depths of my regret as Argus grew smaller and smaller in the distance. I begged the Naru to go back. That is not your path, they told me. Is this what they intended?
Will you join our cause?
We must continue on, but I feel Makari is far from finished with us. We should take advantage of this relative safety while we still can. I will place a signal beacon that will allow the Vindicar to lock onto your location. Ramul will send us means of returning to the Vindicar if there is a need.
Not all who wander are lost.
It is time to forge our own path, my friend.
Beacon inbound. Be careful, Prophet.
Will you join our cause?
Arcanon Poros, Prophet. The army of the light stands with you.
Your help is most welcome, Faria.
We must unite against the Legion.
Now we may begin our search for the crown of the Triumvirate. We will start with the fragment of Archimonde carried, the Sigil of Awakening. To the east and north, you will find all the remains of the greatest school of magic on Argus. It was there that Archimonde gained his mastery of the arcane. I can think of no other place he would stow his treasures. It will be guarded, no doubt. We will leverage the expertise of Farea's forces to follow his trail.
Will you join our cause?
We seek the Sigil of Awakening. Archimonde may have left it in the conservatory.
Understood. I have just the person for the job. Ymera.
Right away, Captain.
Inara, see that these spirits remain under control. The rest of you, secure the area.
It's like 2 people. Oh, there's still normal, like, Tau books here. I feel like I'm in Draenor.
The gatekeeper is inactive. We will redeem our
This place
home.
is share of secrets. Thankfully, I know enough of them to get us started.
This construct should hold information to help us locate the Sigil of Awakening. We need to wake it up.
I have an idea. This construct will be of use to us. We simply need to jolt it awake. We once stored great quantities of energy in conduits throughout the conservatory. They are still functional, but only just. Take this. It will provide a small burst of magic that should help stabilize an erratic conduit. I think I have enough stored for 8 or so. Stabilizing a few should allow us to access the whole network. We should seek out an alternative source of energy just in case I am wrong about the conduits. Luckily enough, I think I know where we can find one. The Panthara native to Argus are solitary creatures, but it seems whatever magic the Awakeners possess has drawn them here in great numbers. There is no time to be gentle with the environment. Panthara devour energy to survive. Slay them and see if you cannot reclaim some of the power they have consumed.
The Legion will stop at nothing.
Partially digested. That's weird. What is that ball I just clicked? Well, this is simple enough.
Too far away.
that stacks up to 10 times. There, that should be enough.
I had hoped that would work. The lights are on, but no one is home.
The condos are back online. The construct, however, is proving a little more difficult to awaken than I had hoped. I had not imagined that the final product would be so sticky. It was a good thing we saw 2 sources of energy. Even with the conduits active, the construct is not stirred. It's likely been inactive a long while, perhaps as long as Macquarie has floated above Argus. What a long, lonely vigil it must have been. Miranda is silent for a moment as she peers at the construct. Go ahead and jostle it a little. That combined with one last burst of magic ought to do the trick.
I am going to need
So
your
poke
help.
it.
Jostle it a bit, won't you?
I am restored.
Oh no, I know that voice.
Exile Imera, why have you returned?
We need to...
Conservatory resources are not available to one of your status.
Of all people to become gatekeeper. Perhaps you had better do the talking.
I am required to provide a greeting. The sigil is the Conservatory's highest honor. Only Archimon's chosen may pursue this accolade. I am obligated to inform you that the Master created trials specifically for this purpose. I'm also required to allow the uninitiated to participate. State your purpose. Let us begin.
Oh god. The Master Archimond was not known for his willingness to suffer indecision. He preferred to teach by rewarding frustration with more frustration, punishment with more punishment. Absolute conviction was required to succeed under him. At the opposite end of the conservatory, you will find a large structure. Once inside, your goal is to overcome all the obstacles placed before you. Emerge unscathed, and I will be forced to consider your will strong enough to proceed. Consumed by the pursuit of power, only those who could match his lust would fare well under his tutelage. He will fight what remains of Archimond's greatest pupils. The 3 once held such power in their own disciplines that the conservatory remembers them now. Their echoes will try to kill you. Best all 3 with all your limbs intact, and I will recognize your strength. And last, Archimond expected greatness from his pupils. Only the most imaginative minds, the most adroit of intellects, could ever truly fathom the deepest reaches of our magic. I doubt you can relate. The path to the left will take you to a set of 3 statues. Use them to collect the Mark of Cunning. To preserve the integrity of this trial, I will not be able to provide hints. If you do, by some miracle, happen to succeed, I will formally recognize your brilliance.
Protocol dictates that I bid you.
Great. We will be on our way then.
You, Imera, will have no part in this. But I will not deny you the opportunity to watch your friend fail.
So generous of you.
What a dick.
I may not be able to assist you directly, but I have information that could be of interest. Anything can be a weapon with the right mindset.
these can't be too bad. The Illidari were our war, and this is our task. Are we? Our hands bear the answers if only you ask. 2 together can open the way. 3 at one time will keep you at bay. That was definitely not hard at all. Stop it.
You face Jarasu, Grand Vizier of the Conservatory. I am unimpressed. It is finished then.
I'm out of range.
Continue like this, and you may well scrape by. I suppose that qualifies as a victory.
I will not restrain myself. Let us begin. Bear in mind that your performance reflects upon all. You could stand to do better. Enough! You have proven your worth.
You face Jarasu, Grand Vizier of the Conservatory.
Okay, tenacity is the last one. Let's see what this one involves.
This challenge is very simple. Enter and proceed until you reach the other side of the structure. It is designed to kill you. Best of luck!
Well, I'm just gonna bubble through this.
Try not to let the beams touch you. I imagine it is quite painful. Mind the stairs. Oh, you made it. Wonderful. Fine. This trial is complete. Merely because I seem to have run out of space in which to test you.
What a dick. I can see why Ymira doesn't like this guy.
I am obligated to serve.
It seems you are not so easily deterred. Very well, your deeds qualify you to seek the sigil. To be clear, I am only permitting you to move on. This does not guarantee your success. The greatest of your challenges lies before you. You must go to the Praetorium and face Archimond himself. Only by defeating the master of the conservatory will you be worthy of the sigil. If you have overcome this obstacle, I hope he does not make too much of a mess for you.
Rules are rules.
I cannot step hoof in the Praetorium. But you know that, didn't you?
Perhaps.
I have complete faith in you. I will be nearby when you are finished.
And
Alright, well, let's get this over with.
I must confess, these trials do provide endless amusement for me. So many come before me, and so many fail. You think yourself clever for getting this far, but I know how it will end. Tenacity means nothing against my will. I will break you. A worthy tribute to my conservatory's teachings. You will do August proud. Claim your prize.
You found it. Such power. I can feel it from here. Bring it to me, quickly! We have established a safe perimeter below.
Define safe.
Blade and spell.
There's
Ready
like
to
two of you
serve the
here.
light.
Archimond himself? What have we gotten ourselves into? I have never felt power like this before. Ymira handles the shard cautiously. We should get this to Velen as soon as we can. The relic is too powerful to keep it out in the open. We must return to the Vindicar at once. The Prophet will know what to do. I did want to thank you, Helmshammer. Without you, this would not have been possible. Quorum would have ensured I never got near the sigil. Perhaps someday I will share the story with you. I want to know...
Keep an eye out for anything useful.
To the Vindicar!
We will redeem our home.
We must unite against the Legion. Not all who wander.
We are that much closer to restoring the crown of the Triumvirate to its former glory. Look at all this crap.
Will you join our cause?
Archimonde was disdainful of the sigil's limitations. Without the rest of the crown, it gave him little power. And power was all he ever craved. This disdain is what allowed us to recover the sigil. Had he anticipated its value to us, he most certainly would have destroyed it. I do wonder what he hoped to prove with his trials. Was the sigil itself the test, perhaps? We are one step closer to unlocking the Vindicar's true potential. All that remains is the crest of knowledge. Then the crown will once more be whole.
New flight location. Can't fly here.
Evil draws close.
Where they least expect it. Ooh, invasion points. The Legion's fanatical crusade leaves them spread thin. As they focus their defense on Argus, we are free to tear into their forces on other worlds. Travel through an invasion point on Argus and show the Legion that there is no hiding from death.
The Legion brazenly advances on worlds beyond Argus, spreading its forces thin. Find their portals and kill the demons on the other side.
I'll have to do that some other time, but I think we're at a impasse. It seems we've got to complete that Athraxis mission and that invasion point, so I think those will be separate videos. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed it. You know, like, comment, subscribe. If you got any questions or anything, by any means, shoot me up. Leave some, comments. I'll be happy to help. Been playing this game for like 30 years. Have a good one.